Good morning and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ashley. I'm Intel COM manager for AAEON Technology based in Taiwan. Welcome and thank you for attending today's session. Today, we will be presenting Revolutionizing industry with AAEON COMe Express module. David Hong, who is the product manager of COMe Express module, has more than 13 years of experience in this area. He will be deep diving into the pros and cons of this small credit card module and providing a variation of computing performance from Atom to Xeon. Also, David will provide a more detailed overview of the special services AAEON can provide for their partners to support your business. Before we get started, we would like to bring your attention to Intel's notices and disclaimers as shown in this slide. Intel does not control or audit third-party data. You should consult other sources to evaluate accuracy. All product plans and formats are subject to change without notice. Without further ado, I will let David tell us more about how this tiny module can help us change our business and your business, especially under this pandemic season. David, the floor is yours.
Okay, thanks, Ashley. Hi, everyone. I'm David Hong. I'm from AAEON Technology, a company focused on innovative solutions to support our customer in our industry, like smart portation, smart city, and also new fields like 5G, edge computing, and AI IoT solutions. We have office in the worldwide to support our customer everywhere. Well, not sure how it will go, but hope it will be awesome today. I will share the solutions that can increase and the performance efficiency to the industry. Hey, Ashley, so what bothers you and your customers recently?
Well, my customers now is suffering from lead time and some IC shortages, and also delay in shipments.
Yes. Believe it or not, this tiny IC is now dominating the economic market today. IC is everywhere in our life already, not just the computer we are using or the cell phone. The IC is also used in the bikes, rollers, even the major league use the chip baseball to record how it is pitched.
So why is IC so important?
Well, I believe IC are used to ease our life. It can make the things to be smarter, more reliable, and more precise. So we use the ICs everywhere in our home, city, even the city level, and our production lines to make the machines and appliances smarter. Well, but now everything is in shortage. So including the IC, it really affects our daily life a lot. I believe all the viewers share the same pain point as we do.
So how do we solve this IC shortage?
Of course, to solve the IC shortage, it needs to find a way to increase the production capacity, speed up the testing process, and the reliability and the quality is also an important factor that cannot be missed. From many of the success cases, I believe my product, COMe Express module, can be a great solution to improve it. So let's take a look. First of all, the size. The module size is a lot smaller than the average motherboard in the market. As the picture shows here, we see the same size of the application. Using COMe module can provide more computing units in the application. So with the proper designed carrier board, it can have more modules and also more features on it. The next advantage of using module is easy installation. Basically, you only do one action. You remove the module and then you put a new module on it. That's it. This benefits our customer a lot, especially in the labor, maintenance, and also the future upgrade. You just think about that. You have a big machine, and you are performing a module removal, and compared to a whole motherboard removal, you will see what's the difference. The next advantage is the computer module have a standard form factor and a pin out. It is very important because we need to make sure the module can catch up the new technology, but also the module can still working with the existing carrier board. So there will be no gap. You can seamlessly upgrade your application. With the standard pin out, customer can develop their own carrier board in different size. They can add different features to implement into their system. So it has a standard pin out, but it is very flexible to fit in all kinds of applications there.
Sounds like there are many kinds of module. What are the differences?
Well, indeed, there are many modules form factor in the market. But let's focus on the COM Express module first.
Okay.
Because this is more mature one in the market now. The spec is maintained by PICMG group. If we differentiate by the size, then let's start with the smallest one. The mini size Type 10 module, it features with its credit card-like size, with the basic features supported. Oh, by the way, AAEON is the leading one that we provide both Atom level and the core level product on this market.
Wow.
Yep. We will. I will talk about this product more in the later slides. Okay. For the compact size, it is a bigger one, so we can put the platform, a higher platform on it with more features on it. In fact, compact size is the balance between the power and the features. So it is widely shared in the applications like edge computing, robotic, and also some medical devices. The biggest one, we call it using a Type 7 or Type 6 pin out. And there's also a new form factor called HPC that is being introduced this year. They can support up to Xeon grade platform, like the latest Intel 3rd Gen Xeon D family, and and it likes to the applications need the highly computing power, and also connect to many peripherals or network.
David, as I know, there are many module manufacturers in the market.
Yes.
Why AAEON?
That is a very good question. Well, first, we are the leading designer to the Type 10 module in the market. We have enhanced the design to this module from Atom level to the core level. That is a very big difference because the performance can be 7 times more than the Atom. And designing the high performance module in the small form factor is actually AAEON's design signature now. We started this innovation design from 6th Gen core on this credit card size module. And not just stop there. You know, the CPU actually getting bigger in the later generation. But we still do it. We still make it to complete this series from 6th generation to the latest 11th generation. And we will keep working on this type of product in the future. The next thing we are good is highly integrated features on our product. To make it happen, we need to optimize and minimize the design, such as using the 3rd generation Xeon D CPU on the Type 7 module. The CPU is already occupied 25% of the space, so we need to find a way to manage it to keep the CPU performance, but also release the features from the CPU as well. In order to extract the performance and the features from the features, again, we did a lot of work on it. So on this product, we can have not just the full power CPU on it, there are also 4 memory sockets, 4 10G the length on it, and it supports 32 PCIe lengths on this module. So the small size can mean more because we have extra features on this module. When our customer use multiple modules in the applications, they actually got the multiple features, more features than others. Yep. Okay, lastly, we have a unique team, Q-Service Plus team. The goal is to support our customer to have the fast time to market. This team is dedicated window to our customers from design, BIOS change, and also post-MP debug. Our goal is to have our customer to be our customer's design partner there. This team also has a predefined SLA based on customers' project needs, so we can provide our feedback in time to support our customer to finish their project. In addition, we have the best engineering service here. The members in this team has 10 or even 15 years of design experience. Wow. So they can provide feedback and reply our customer questions in prompt time manner. The module product should always put service in mind because we provide the module. Customer has a carrier board. This is like 50 and 50 here. So we have to working with customers' carrier board design together, and depends on their applications. We serve our customers to adopt new modules or even working with their new project. That is the reason we established this unique Q-Service team in the industry.
Thank you, David, introducing these detailed COMe module types for us. So before we get to the next topic, he has a poll question to ask the audience.
Yes. What computing modules you have used or heard in the market? I know the viewers may have experience or may not have any experience, but if you can share your experience with us, we'll be very appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you for the answers. So David, what are the pain points that you're addressing and helping customers to solve in the market?
Okay. Yes, in the following slides, I will share my customer pain points and how the COMe Express module solve their problem over there. So, if everyone still remember the IC topic we discussed earlier, this is the trend we are seeing in this module market, that the people are using multiple modules to use in their application. Let's use the 5G chip as an example. After the chip is manufactured, that chip need to go to testing chamber. My customer's pain point is they want to increase the production capacity. In this case, we provide different modules to meet different testing bench my customer needs. Moreover, the Q-Service Plus team also support customer from scratch. And now it is going to the next generation. The customer use multiple modules on one carrier board. Each module handles few IC chips testing. As you can imagine, it really increases the productivity in multiple or even 100 times than just a single computing board. While the latest 11th Gen Core CPU is launched, it is also easy step for customer to simply swap the module to upgrade their testing system. Type 6, Type 7, and the HPC modules are what they are interested a lot, especially AAEON's module has a highly integrated features on it, and Q-Service team. This is the point that our customer keep working with us. And in the next application, in the wafer house, one of the key factors is about how they control the gas and the chemicals. These gas and chemicals can reduce the aging and also clean the residues on for the best quality. So my customer pain point is they need a small module for their redundant design. We offer AAEON's COMe module to customers to control relative valves and pumps. The two core redundant design also help them to keep related pump and valves are always under control. They choose the Intel solution is because there is a 15-year life cycle supported. As you know, all of my embedded customers, they want to use the same product forever. They don't want to change the product a lot. Now, you have all the IC packed. The next step will be the logistic management system. The pain point here is the customer system, the conveyor is very big, but they still want to keep the same design as long as it can be in the future. So yes, you may ask, why don't they using a single board computer instead? Well, the idea is the carrier board will connect to many parts or sensors on the conveyor lines for the packing and also for the recording. So the solution cannot come from the standard form factor product. But using the module will be a good fit here because we do provide the core level products to handle multiple tasks. And also our Q-Service team support our customer in the early stage and also working with them for the thermal related issues after the product goes to the production. So this really helps my customer a lot. The next application is in the port authority. This is a cargo tracking system. My customer's pain point is they need a high performance module. We offer the first core CPU on the NanoCOMe to my customer there. As I mentioned before, my customer was using Atom grade CPU in this application, but they always feel the performance is not enough. And by the time we introduced the 6th generation core series on the NanoCOMe module, my customer is amazed to this product, and they adopt this product almost immediately. So their application uses a camera, Intel FPGA, and also our computing modules together to read the cargo number and also visual inspect if there is any damages on the cargo. With AAEON's COMe Express module, it increases the performance a lot. So customer can deploy their solutions all around the port or even attach on the crane. So this system will remark the cargo and make them traceable in the port. And it will reduce a lot of processing time, up to 60%. So you don't need to have an operator using the pencil and the paper to record the numbers for the record. Okay, now the 5G device manufacturer will assemble the 5G modules or cell phones or any 5G enabled devices. Their pain point is, in their tester, they want it to be modularized. They also need a very high performance module that can output big data. In this case, customers specifically ask for Xeon grade module, which AAEON has the Type 6 and Type 7 Xeon D or the i7 modules to them. As we know, 5G delivers a lot of data. When they test the 5G devices, they need to simulate the data transmission. So they need a platform that they can output a very big amount of data to complete the quality testing. So the customer specifically asked for the best performance module from us. And here we go. We provide this Type 6 module with Coffee Lake. And in fact, we are working with them now for the Type 7 with the third generation C&D products now.
So aside of the three applications and customer pain points you address in the market, are there any other applications that is using COMe Express module?
Yes, that is actually a lot because the COMe Express module has been widely used in the industry. So for the medical industry, they like the COMe Express module on the big equipment or big machine. You know, sometimes in the medical industry, the machine can be a refrigerator size or even as big as a room. So they love to modularize each part. That is the reason, one of the reasons they like to use in COMe module. The next one is for the certification. Because module is only part of the whole equipment, so it will shorten their certification process when they are trying to upgrade the whole system. And of course, easy upgrade, easy maintenance is the benefit of the using COMe module. So in most cases, they like a Type 6 module with core series performance, especially in the medical image device. There's also an interesting project. This is used in the precise medical treatment research. So they using C&D series product to analyze the DNA sequence. Yep. There are also applications in the robotic, and this is totally on the other side. They love the Type 10 module, like AAEON's NanoCOMe series. The reason they like the small module is the robotics are now modularized as well. The whole robotic can be split to few sections, few different units, like a guidance, the computing, and also the action unit. The COMe Express module normally used in the computing unit, in most cases. So it can handle the complicated computing from the guidance system, and then instruct the action unit to perform the action it requires. Like the guidance, it could be AI, and then it will recognize if there's an object. It will let the computing units know. The computing units will then control all the different motors to make the robot to turn left or turn right. Okay, in the next application is defense related, but actually this is also related to the transportation. For these customers, they using COMe module to make a different subsystems in the application. The systems can perform like a communication controller, the broadcasting system on the vessel, the sighting system on the truck, or simply a door controller on the flight. The most important thing is these modules need to support extended temperature, because in the field there could be that they need this machine to working in extreme temperature. And also the high altitude testing, salt fog, and or they require some coating process. This is always heard from this kind of application. Okay, let me wrap up the presentation for you. AAEON have the best modules for all kinds of use scenario. And the most important is we are keeping innovating our products, and we are willing to working with you as partners. Thank you.
Thank you, David, for the great and informative presentation on COMe modules. I believe the above presentation was just a glance of AAEON's overall solution portfolio with the latest Intel platform roadmaps. Now, we're going to answer the questions posted during the webinar. Please continue to post your questions in the Q&A box. David and his team will answer as many as possible. So David, I am seeing a question from Ethan. She's asking, what's the difference between module and single board computer?
Okay, that is actually depends on how you use in your scenario. If you want to keep the whole application to working for multiple years, you don't want to do major changes to the core system, then the COMe module is a good fit for you. If your application only requires the product to working for a certain time, and for the next generation, you may change all the features all over and do the feature all over again, then single board could be a good option for you.
It seems like the module costs more.
Indeed, because the module always working with a carrier board. So from the cost point, yes, you need to pay for two products or two boards together. However, you cannot just using the product itself. You can also consider the maintenance, repair, and how fast and how much resource time to move to the next generation. Using the COMe Express module, we have designed the most complicated part for you. So for your next generation, and for your maintenance, and for the upgrade in the future, module is still the best option for you.
Thank you, David. Here's a question coming from Kevin. He is asking, do you provide customization service based on your standard products? And does it have any MOQ?
Yes. All the modules more or less require certain customization from the hardware or the BIOS or even the EC to fine-tune to compatible with the new carrier board. So yes, we provide a custom service, and the MOQ is 50 pieces.
Thank you, David. And there's a last question there. One distributor in Australia is asking, what is your Q service team can support in early design stage?
Okay, as I mentioned before, we want to be your design partner. So we have our documents related to design the carrier board. We can provide a design guide with you. We have the carrier board schematic on our website. So for the early design stage, with this document, you should be able to finalize 80% or even 100% to your carrier board. But if you have any question, just let us know. Our Q service will help to support you. And they also provide a review service. If you have completed your design under the NDA, we can support a basic function design with you.
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining us today. We hope that you have benefited from today's session. This webinar will be recorded and available on demand. More info will be sent to your registered email after the webinar. For questions that we are unable to answer to you today, we will get back to you via email. Or you can email us at insightsalesLM@intel.com.
For AAEON-related questions, please contact me or use this email, sales@aaeon.com.tw.
Lastly, please complete the survey under Multimedia View in order for you to download the presentation material of this webinar. That's all for today's session. Join us in our future webinars. Stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed, and take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.